Jason, can you explain coming in here in this game, Game 7, to blow out this team, the best team in the NBA this season with the best record?
We're not looking at the blowout. We just came in and executed our game plan. Guys, again, we talked about it before, have played in Game 7 on the road in L.A., and I thought they came out as if it was just another game and played it at a high level. Offensively and defensively, we were active. You could see some of the pressure was probably on them early because they missed some shots that they'd normally make. But I thought the guys did a great job at 48 minutes. Even at halftime, we talked about it, what they did to us last time here, and we won that quarter. So a lot of improvement, but we weren't playing to score. But again, we talked about Spencer off the bench goes for 30, an X factor. So and it was on our side, this evening.
And Luka, just the way he came out, just dominated from the get and get you guys out, set the tone right away.
He's Luka. He loves the stage. He loves the as it gets bigger, he gets better. And I thought he set the tone of getting everyone involved and taking shots when they were presented themselves. But I thought, again, defensively was where we set the tone. Our defense was at a high level.
Jason, all playoffs, you've been calling this a young team, and it is a first-year staff. But now you guys are in the conference final. What kind of statement does that make? And have you guys arrived in a sense?
Yeah, well, we're going to play the games because they're scheduled, so I guess we have arrived. But we're still learning each other. We're still finding ways to get better. We're playing a very special team in the Warriors when you talk about dynasty and one of the best coaches to ever do it. So we'll celebrate this, enjoy this today, and then we'll close the book and get ready for Golden State. But I don't know if we have arrived the way you guys will write it.
What does it mean to get to the conference final in your first season as coach?
I don't know. I'll let you guys write that.
Those first, the non-Luka minutes there at the start of the second quarter, how big was winning that stretch and winning it pretty convincingly with those guys, with Spencer kind of leading the way?
Yeah, I thought Spencer came in and was aggressive right off the bat. He didn't wait. There was carryover from Game 6. And I thought not just Luka being out, but we ended with JB out in that second quarter. And so I thought Spencer was incredible for us off the bench. But I thought, again, it's a great team win against one of the, if not the best team in basketball this season, to come in on the road and find a way to win. But it was a great team win. Everybody had something to do with it, but Luka set the tone. But Spencer came off the bench and gave us a big lift.
Jason, when I asked you during the Utah series what the ceiling was on this team, you said there was no ceiling on this team.
Yeah.
So, obviously, you still believe that?
Yeah. Why would you want to put a ceiling on somebody or a team?
Well, you're just kind of making it sound a little bit like, y'all are just kind of, getting through this and you're going to leave it up to everybody else. But it looks pretty impressive to come out and win Game 7 on the road by 40 points. We believe,
and it showed today, but we got to go through this journey. And I hate when, we label or cap something. We don't know how far this can go. That's why we got to play them. That's why we showed up to play this evening. No one gave us a chance. A lot of people said it was going to be a blowout. Well, they were right. But they didn't have us on the winning side. And so this is a good win. We're going to understand we are a young team, first-year coaching staff. We're getting to know each other, but we have some special people in that locker room that believe in team. And a lot of times in this league, if you are a team, you find yourself, winning games that you're not supposed to.
Jason, you talk a lot about staying in character. How did you guys, not just tonight, but last game and multiple times throughout the series, get Chris Paul and get Devin Booker so out of character for them?
Yeah, Reggie and Dorian are not going to get, the big headlines, but those two were assigned, both of those guys, and they did a heck of a job of executing the game plan. And, the beauty of it is there's no ego on this team about who guards who. They just go out and do their job. And that's what makes those two special. When we made the change of changing Reggie and putting him on Book, just to give a different look, and hopefully it was going to help us. Dorian could have easily said, come to me and said, listen, I do this, but he accepted that, and it turned out to help us both ways with a bigger body on Chris and Reggie on Book.
Okay, we got time for one on Zoom. Kevin Gray.
Kevin Gray, 105 through the Fan. Jason, obviously you've kept this about your players this season and the journey that they've been on. But for you, this is your first conference finals appearance as a head coach in this league. What's been the difference for you as a head coach that prepared you for this moment tonight over the last couple of years that you've been able to take with you now to help this team get to where they are going into the conference finals on Wednesday?
Yeah, I guess assistant coach doesn't count to be able to make it to the Western Conference Finals. But Frank Vogel, it's an easy answer. Frank Vogel prepared me for this. And then also my early stops in Brooklyn and Milwaukee. Just understanding, putting guys in a position to be successful. And then also looking of listening to your star player. He wants to have fun, so let's have fun. And an accountability piece, those are the words that we talked about this season. And that's what we hold each other accountable. It's those words that we came up with, and no one's exempt from them. And so there's a lot of things I've learned, in the last couple of years about coaching. But you have to have talent too to win, and that's what I have here in Dallas.